How about a philosophical question, which is the tension between privacy and crime prevention?
Oh, yeah.
Because you guys, in a way, you are, should I say, intruding on people's privacy by
de-anonymizing kind of thing.
de-anonymizing their transactions so that you can tell who's doing what. And some people say, hey, look, I use a mixer for privacy because I don't want people to see what
I don't want people to see how much money I have in my wallets.
Yeah, like my salary or what I'm buying today, my whatever it is, right? My taxes, how I'm using my money. I'm using a mixer, but at the same time, you guys have the technology to de-anonymize those transactions, and then you can see what I'm doing. And maybe I'm committing a crime, maybe I'm not. There's tension there, and there are arguments for both sides. So what's your own philosophical position on that?
That's a very important point. So what I'll just say, I mean, you did touch there on like common misconception. We talked about earlier about people looking at the blockchain and tech sector with a bit of skepticism.
Right.
As a result of this, we don't trace random individuals for no reason. Unless you're someone who's sanctioned, unless you've been found guilty in a court of law or whatever it might be, we're not going to proactively go into like some random wallet looking at what they're doing with a mixer, and seeing, whether they're evading tax or whatever, right? We don't do that. That's not our role. Our role is to provide actionable intelligence to law enforcement, to virtual asset businesses, so that they can make their own assessment. Is this thing worth investigating? Or whatever it might be, right? All we're really doing is making sure that we've got very obviously illicit activity on the blockchain labeled and traceable. North Korean hacks, sanctioned activity, terrorist financing, whatever it might be, so that law enforcement, so that virtual asset businesses and compliance professionals can make that determination themselves of whether something should go for further investigation. And as far as I'm concerned, I mean, philosophically speaking, personally, I'm all right with that. If I'm honest, I think overall it does good for the industry. My conscience is,